Today, I'm going to be giving you the Japanese secrets on how to live a life of longevity and happiness. In Okinawa, Japan, there is a place with a concentration of people who live over the ages of 110 years old. These concentration of areas are called blue zones. There are a few blue zones around the world, but we're going to focus today on Okinawa. Okinawa and its surrounding islands of subtropical terrain consist of paradise clear waters from the beach shore and continues its beauty inward with the famous cherry blossom trees. Residing within this environment itself makes you want to live in eternity. So besides the beautiful environment, what is so different in these people's lifestyles versus you or mine, where their life expectancy goes into their mid 110s to 120 years old? Let's go back to the title of the book, Ikigai. Ikigai is their driving force for the people of Okinawa. Ikigai is the lifestyle of always staying busy through doing things that you love. People always dream when they reach retirement, they're not going to do anything except relax and lay it down. Oh my God, I can't wait till I get my retirement. I can't wait till I'm done working. I'm just going to sit around, enjoy my life, rest all the time. I don't have to stress out anymore. Well, that's the mindset that we might have in Western cultures, but in Okinawa, Japan, that's not really the lifestyle that these people who live in such a life of longevity go through on a daily basis. They never really retire. Well, after these people of Okinawa leave their workforce, they find ways to stay active on a daily basis. Let me explain. There's something called Sunday neurosis, which is when you take away your daily routines and responsibilities, you take away work, school, your children, your parents, whatever responsibilities that you have in the day, you realize how empty your days really get. You find out that you don't really have a purpose, a true meaning to live in life. That is what retirement looks like when you don't find a passion in time. These people who live a life of longevity constantly pursue things that are their passion. They get consumed in it. They enter a mindset of a state of flow. This is the key in order to figuring out what is your passion in life. You need to participate in activities where you get so consumed in what you're doing that nothing in the moment matters besides the actions that you're doing in the moment. Which brings me to my next point. Finding your purpose. The authors of this book perfectly stated that we do not create the meaning of our life, we discover it. And discoveries take time. Think, for example, of an archaeologist. They go out to dig and find all the pieces of a dinosaur. Well, they won't find everything in one dig. It'll take them weeks, months, maybe years to discover everything. It takes time to find all the pieces. You don't have to find everything in one go. It takes multiple trials. It takes multiple campaigns. It will take time as long as you are constantly searching. This is the meaning of Ikigai. The thing that wakes you up in the morning to do. But is that it? Just do activities and you'll live forever? Let's see what else there is to Ikigai. Having a sense of community, the authors found, is extremely important. These people of Okinawa have very close-knit communities with people that they love, that they can lean on when things get rough. For example, in a sphere of a romantic relationship, there are people that focus all of their energy and powers into their partner, making them their whole entire world. Those people lose everything when that relationship, unfortunately, comes to an end. Whereas if they were to cultivate close-knit friendships with their community and people that they truly love, it'll be easier for them to get over the breakup versus if they only focus their energy on one person their whole entire life. People who also follow their Ikigai are constantly working out their mind. They never let the mind get lethargic, because just like any other muscle in the body, if you don't exercise the mind, it'll go soft and flat on you. In order to live a life of longevity, you must keep your brain strong, which is why you never truly retire. So there are blue zones elsewhere in the world, such as Italy. Well, what else do these people share in common from these blue zones in which they grant life of longevity? These people walk everywhere. And secondly, their diets. Their diets mainly consist of vegetables. They eat 5 servings of vegetables with fruit a day. They also have a grain-based diet and extremely low protein takes. Basically, their diets are high nutrition and low calories. These people of Okinawa also contribute greatly to their communities, and they also establish hobbies. These hobbies happen to do a lot with social aspects of life. Their hobbies tend to do things that one way or another will contribute to their community or do something with their community. Many of these people's routines and hobbies consist of gardening. They attend to their garden the first thing in the morning, in which they produce vegetables. Their vegetables then are taken and sold at a community market. They are contributing to their community while also getting a passive income. Doing so helps them feel fulfilled in their work post-retirement, puts money in their pocket, and helps the community out. So I guess the key to living over 100 years old is to plant vegetables and drink tea, right? Kinda. These people also implement a lot of small rules in their lives. One of them is the 80% rule, which is they eat until they're 80% full. Overeating wears down your body with long digestive processes, which accelerates cellular oxidation. That's just fancy talk for the more you eat, the longer your body has to work digesting your food down, so the less energy you have to do things that you want to do. So the less you eat, the more energy you have. Weird. But one of my favorite things about this book is the philosophy section and the mindset that these people have. One of the philosophies that they follow is called wabi-sabi. The wabi-sabi philosophies also tie back with Stoicism. So let me explain. Here's an example of wabi-sabi. The Japanese build their structures with something very impermanent, and that is wood. Wood is very easy to tear down, catch it on fire, you can break it with an axe. Well, why do they do this? Why do they build something knowing that it could be easily destroyed? Well, here's where we get into the philosophy of wabi-sabi. It's so the next generation can tear down the exterior of what was there and rebuild around the interior. The previous generation were able to enjoy the styles of the past, where the present generation can now enjoy the styles of the present. But here's the key of wabi-sabi. The exterior is the only thing that changes. The interior is constant. The only thing that is changing is what's on the outside. With the passage of time, things change, obstacles come our ways, destructive things come our ways. The outside may be torn apart and destroyed, but as long as you're self-fulfilled, you understand that you are your inner fortress. Nothing can destroy the interior. It'll stay there intact. The exterior, however, can always be rebuilt. So how do I implement Ikigai in my life? Over the past few years, when I first started college, I was constantly focused on school. And then when I finally got my internship, I was going schoolwork. And I made a mistake. I didn't form hobbies and I didn't maintain my friendships that I had. So every single time my friends would hit me up, text me, hey man, let's go out, let's go have some fun, let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go here. I would always text them, sorry I'm busy, I can't today, I'm working, I'm at school, I gotta do this, I have a project, I have a test, no I can't, I have responsibilities. Whatever it may be, I was constantly putting them off. And it got to the point where they knew my answers after months of me constantly shutting them down. They knew I was going to say no, so at the end of the day, a few weeks after, they just stopped altogether asking me to go out. I lost that sense of community. While it's absolutely crucial for you to dedicate time to focus on things that are extremely important for your future and prioritize school and work, you also have to understand that you need that release, that break once in a while where you can have your arm length away and you can pull it in, such as friendships and communities when you really need it, and also things that are fun, such as hobbies, where you can lean on when things get stressful. I found myself extremely unhappy at this time because I isolated myself. And it wasn't until I started to form hobbies, to start getting incorporated back with my friends, to start texting them, hey, let's go out, hey, yo, I'm free, let's go do something. I started to read books. I started to do things that interested me. I started to make time for things that mattered, especially my friends. So when I started to incorporate that sense of community back in my life, that is when my quality of life started to improve. So my quote of the book: essentials and happiness in this life are something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. So you don't need to read this book to understand that you have to pursue the passion in your life. My challenge to you is simple. Put aside time each week for you to explore new activities for you to find your purpose in life. Maybe you have to try 20 different activities. Maybe 1 through 19 all suck. You have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you have to try 20 different things in order for you to find your passion. But isn't sacrificing time and energy to do activities 1 through 19 worth it if number 20 is a home run and that's the thing that puts you in the state of flow and makes you truly happy and passionate in life? If you want something, go get it. Change up your routines. Pursue what you think is going to be the passion in your life until you finally find it. Be the catalyst that kickstarts your life to where you want it to be. Don't wait for it. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and comment down below a book you would like me to read so I can give a summary of it on this channel. I will gladly do so. Please share this video with family and friends. And with that said, have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.
If you ever see me talking to myself, I'm just